Tonight I watched two films by Agnès Varda. They were short films. I watched them not in the right order, actually, but the first one was 1968 or 67's Uncle Yanco. And it's about her uncle, who's really her father's cousin's son, something like that, or her father's cousin. Yeah, it's her father's cousin. And he lives in Sausalito and has lived there for many years. There's a cat. And he's an artist and was featured in some writing by Henry Miller. I'm not really sure. I have to look that up. But the short is about 20 minutes long. It's Varda going to visit him. It's very tongue-in-cheek, and it's very shows the nuts and bolts of the filmmaking, along with actually the talking with her uncle. So as they say in film school, it's very formalist. But it's beautiful, and the colors are gorgeous, and her uncle is amazing. And there's these great Viva Varda buttons that I want, and we need to recreate those. And it's just a great, happy film about her relative and finding her relative and being a hippie in 1967 and living on a boat in Sausalito and what that life is like and creating. And it's just a fun, happy 20-minute film. The next one I watched was 1958's Du Côte de la Côte, which means from coast to coast. And it's about the Côte d'Azur, also known as the French Riviera. And it's sort of a travel film that Varda made for France, I believe, or for the Riviera Tourism District or something. And it's very tongue-in-cheek about, not about the actual people who live on the Riviera, but the tourists. And it shows you the palm trees and people getting baked. Not baked as in smoking pot, baked as in in the sun, burning. And all the in colors for swimsuits and why everything's named Eden and how the British came and a little bit of the history of who were the first people to set up sort of tourist towns in the coast. And it's just really fun and reminded me a lot of Jean Vigo's Apropos de Nice, which is also sort of a tongue-in-cheek short film about tourism in Nice, but that one's from 20 years earlier. It'd be a great little double feature, actually, to watch those two films. So these were just really fun, colorful short films from Varda that are colorful and make you want to live by the ocean and hang out in Technicolor. Really makes me wish I could paint my apartment. I just need so much more color in my life. But at least you always have Varda, right? So these are both on Filmstruck. They're also available from the Criterion Collection in one of the Eclipse sets, I think. And Agnès Varda is amazing, and you should just always watch her films.